Alright, hello guys, welcome back to another video. So I wanted to come on here to talk about Lil Tay, because if you guys have not heard, a really bad situation has been brewing. Because over the past couple of days, if you've been on Twitter, if you're a Twitter user, you probably saw some of these tweets coming down your timeline, just like how I have, and you were probably wondering what the hell was going on, and you probably thought initially off the bat that Lil Tay was faking her death again, or I guess doing a publicity stunt, because that's what a lot of people thought actually. Now essentially how this all started was every single one of Lil Tay's social profiles started like blacking out their profile picture and then put out this statement right here. We have devastating news regarding Tay. Now a little bit after this tweet was put up, a community note was put on it, and the community note reads, "Lil Tay rent due again. Don't fall for this." Now due to the nature of the situation, I wouldn't immediately say that it's Lil Tay trying to get money for rent or just trying to get the bag. I wouldn't immediately jump to that conclusion. But given what happened around a year ago with Lil Tay faking her death, or according to them, her dad faking her death, you know, I don't know how trusted this account can be, and whether or not people should just take the information that is being spread on it at face value. Now, anyways, moving on, they put out another tweet around a few hours later, and they said this: "Please pray for Tay. We will be updating you as more information becomes available." So let me remind you guys that this was posted a few hours after the first tweet that said, "We have devastating news regarding Tay." Well, I mean, if you do, then why aren't you immediately saying it? Like, it's weird how they're just like holding information here and they're acting like they don't know what is going on. And you know what's even more crazy and what makes me question this, besides the points that Plantation Soup brought up in his videos, is why did you announce this on September 11th and then a day later on September 12th, you made this tweet right here? Tay is currently in the ICU in serious condition, and then there's a picture of what looks like to be the ICU, you know? And it's like, once again, why are we releasing information like so spaced out? It's weird. It leads me to believe something fishy is going on here, and I don't know what it is. Now, hours later, we got this tweet right here. Tay has been diagnosed with a life-threatening heart tumor. We ask kindly for everyone's love and prayers. And then there is a 16-second clip of them showing what looks like to be a tumor inside of her heart, at least if this is even her. Now, something I'm just going to mention here is this clip looks very pixelated and really low quality, and it's cropped. That seems a little fishy to me. I mean, given that it's 2024 and pretty much everybody in 2024 who's an adult has a high quality video recording device in their pocket. But anyways, despite all of that weird fishy shit, we're moving on. The next tweet is actually a reply from Lil Tay's account that was left on the original tweet that got community noted, and it says this: "This community note is misleading, as something is indeed wrong with Tay. Last time, it was her absentee father who hacked into her accounts and faked her death. However, this time she is in the ICU. She was diagnosed with a heart tumor. But we will keep you updated as we receive more information. Please continue to pray for Tay." Now, before we move on, I just wanted to say, if this all happens to be true, which I highly doubt it is true, I just want to say my mistake, but this really does not look true, and it might be a publicity stunt like everybody is thinking, and we'll get more into that later. Now, during the situation, Lil Tay retweeted a tweet from this user who goes by the name of Dylan, and they had to say this: "Can we please stop accusing Lil Tay of lying? You literally gain nothing from accusing her of lying, and there's evidence supporting the fact that she's in the ICU. This was from her merch drop a few months ago. Please stand with Tay." Thank you guys so much for your understanding and patience. As a token of gratitude for your unwavering support, I am gifting a free tote on your next order. Please wait for the blank. The news hasn't broken yet, but I've also been diagnosed with a heart tumor. The future is unknown, and it's been a rocky 6 months contributing to my blank album. I don't know. I hope you enjoy the last 2018 merch drop as much as I do. This blank really means something to me. And then honestly, if you ask me, I really don't care about reading the rest of this, but we already got what we needed. Yo, what's up guys? It's editor Breone here. I also just wanted to add this in here. A tweet was found by Plantation Soup. He was going around doing some research for this. Special thanks to him. He found this tweet from King, I guess, from April 16th that says, "Just got this apology letter for my Lil Tay merch because it was delayed, and it says she hasn't announced yet, but she has a heart tumor." And then there's a picture of this letter that Tay sent this person and other loyal fans. So we're about to get into this in the recording. But guys, just remember this was posted on April 16th. 16th of 2024. Literally months ago. Alright, anyways, back to the video. Now for the non-critical thinkers out there, you probably wouldn't have noticed this, but let me just point it out for you. So if you realize there is a little bit of a inconsistency here, because Lil Tays' Twitter account and other social medias are claiming that she was diagnosed with a life-threatening heart tumor, like as if it was recently, like on September 12th or 11th or whenever. But then we have a retweet that Lil Tays' official account retweeted from this Dylan person that is literally saying this was from her merch drop a few months ago. So if that is true, then which one is correct? Was she diagnosed months ago or was she diagnosed recently, like as of 2 days ago? Like something fishy is going on here. And that's why people like my homie Plantation Soup are not believing any of this, given the fact that last year something similar happened. You know, her faking her death. And when it comes down to that, regardless of whether or not it was her father or if it was her or somebody on her account or whatever, that situation where Lil Tay was announced to be potentially dead and it turns out that that's not true, and right after it she dropped her music and whatnot and it blew up, like people haven't forgotten about that situation. And when it comes down to this and like some terrible news like this, and the fact that for whatever reason the account was initially being very vague about what was going on, like people don't know whether or not to believe if this is true or not. Now one of the weird things that I initially thought was weird was if this serious thing is going on with Lil Tay and Lil Tay could potentially die and Lil Tay is dealing with something life-threatening, like why does this have to be such a huge thing? Like okay, if they want to tweet about it, alright, do that. But please be like transparent, I guess, with us. And also don't make this look like it's a huge publicity stunt by making your profile picture a black picture. Like why? It's really weird behavior that is coming from this account. And that's why people are questioning it, especially with what happened in the past. Now around a day later, Lil Tays' Twitter put out another tweet and said, Tay is about to undergo major open heart surgery to remove her heart tumor. This is a critical procedure. We ask for your prayers for a successful operation. Now around 8 hours later, Lil Tays' Twitter account put a heartbroken emoji. And then as of today, around 5 hours ago, Lil Tay put out a new tweet and said this: we are overjoyed to share that Tays' open heart surgery was a great success. Like before we read all of this, I just wanted to say, why are we tweeting things like a broken heart, almost making it seem like Lil Tay actually, like something bad actually did happen, like say she passed away or something? Like why are we doing that? This is why people are believing that this is a huge publicity stunt, because of things like that. Like you don't do that. This is a serious situation from what we have been, I guess, told. But then we got the Lil Tay social media profiles putting like a broken heart emoji. Like come on. Like does anyone seriously believe that she got out of open heart surgery or something, or that she even had it in the first place? We are deeply thankful to her surgeon, cardiologist, and the team who are the best in the world. Thank you for the love, prayers, and positive energy you have all sent her way. Thank you for your continued support. We are off to a great start on the road to recovery. And then as you guys can see right here, there was a video attached to this tweet. If there are any medical professionals potentially watching the video right now, I really hope you're not, but I mean, if you're there, okay, feel free to leave a comment giving your opinion and your thoughts on this. I've already asked ChatGPT, but I'm not going to go off of any of that information because, you know, it's ChatGPT. But from what I have seen, this looks like it could potentially be a video of her recovering from what she is claiming, or from what they're claiming. Now, something I found to be a little bit odd was there wasn't really a very clear incision mark of where, you know, they would like open her up. And that's something that Plantation Soup brought up in his video, but that's one of those things that I'm not really too sure about, because once again, I'm not a medical professional, and if there are any medical professionals who are watching this video right now, please do feel free to comment. Now anyways, we're going to move on, because something else that I found to be really weird, and this could just be a coincidence, right? Or is it? Well, for the people who are not aware, and it looks like more people are starting to become aware of this on Twitter, apparently Lil Tay is releasing a song in around 5 days. Yes guys, I'm not joking. There's a song coming out. And don't you guys find it to be a little weird that there's a song coming out after this really insane, like life-threatening thing had happened? And not even to mention, I mean, we already went over the weird inconsistency with what Lil Tay had reposted on her Twitter. Like you guys couldn't have possibly forgotten about this already. So, I mean, remember we were talking about that letter that she sent out to her fans where she was claiming to be diagnosed with a heart tumor? summer, and that letter was sent out months ago back in April. Well, just based off of that, I'm gonna start putting this together and say that this open heart surgery thing happened months ago, and they waited all the way until September when this new single is coming out to release this information and make it seem like this is happening right now, when really it happened months ago. And that's me being fair here. Like, alright, I believe that this open heart surgery thing happened. Like, I'll be totally 100% real with you guys. I believe that it happened, but it didn't just recently happen, and she wasn't just recently diagnosed. This most likely happened months ago, and they saved this moment so that they could fake it a little bit and get Lil Tay back into the spotlight for this music single that is coming out. That's what I believe is going on here. 99% a publicity stunt that was being used to promote this new single that is coming out on September 20th. Now, I'm not saying that's 100% what happened, but that's what I believe happened. And yeah, I think I rest my case here on this one. Now, before I wrap up this video, I just want to say one more thing. I'm glad she survived the open heart surgery, and I hope she's doing well. But just because you have open heart surgery doesn't mean you can use it just for a publicity stunt, like sort of what Boogie2988 did. Except I guess in his case, he didn't actually have what he was claiming to have. But still, I think you guys get what I mean. If this turns out to be actually true and she's having open heart surgery, or she already did have it like 2 days ago, right? Or a day ago. I'm sorry in advance, but I highly doubt that that is the case. And honestly, I feel like we all got played. But yeah, I guess with that all being said, I'm going to be wrapping up the video right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you happen to enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, because doing so will help promote it more in the algorithm so that more people can see it. Thank you guys so much for being a member to the channel. I just wanted to say, as far as it goes for the memberships, I have a plan. Just give me some time on it. And that plan is going to be revamping the memberships and adding new perks to it. I will be putting out more members only content. There will be a members only Discord server and so much more. And that is currently in the works. And when the changes get all put into place and everything is sorted out, I will announce new memberships for the channel. And trust me guys, you are not going to want to miss this. And also, actually, I think I forgot to mention this, but these memberships are going to be starting at $2 a month. So yeah, once again, more news will be coming in the near future about that. But for now, once again, thank you guys so much for being members. My name is Breone, and I will see you in my next video. Peace!